Well done. All right. Good night, sir. Sorry for the payment that is greater than $5. So the question emphasizes on how many. Okay, someone is raising up table. Let's call the actor table. So I select
Hello, sir.
asterisk.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Mine is giving me syntax error. I don't know what's wrong. I'm typing it just as you are illustrating, but it's giving me syntax error.
Syntax error. It
Yes.
should work. Please look at the code.
So
Please look at
because
this
I
code.
don't kind of confused though. I'm typing exactly what you just typed, and it's giving me it's giving me error syntax. It's telling me error syntax error at or near the asterisk line 1, something like that.
Wow. Is anyone having this same issue, please? Is there any a word inside this first name? For example, if I add PE, I'm trying to tell SQL that it should give me the rows, the data that has a letter that starts with PE. So it should bring out the ones that starts with PE alone. But our question says the one that starts with P alone. So now let's run this code. Can you see? It has given us 5 rows. 5 rows where the first name starts with P. So now based on the question, they said how many. So they want to know how many. They want us to count the rows. They want us to count those rows that the first those data that we have the first name in it, that the first name starts with P. So we need to use our count function. Count asterisk from actor. Can you see that? So now let's run this code. This will count all the rows that we have P. Sorry, where? I just saw something now. Where's that? Wow. Okay. I hope we all can hear me. I believe we can hear me, please. Okay.
Hello, good evening. Sorry, please. So sorry. I hope the class is being recorded. My network has logged me off like 4 to.
I hope we all have.
I don't know if I can speak. Sorry, Mr. Demola. I
Yes,
put up
ma'am.
in the chat. Yeah, yeah. When I did the same select count asterisk from actor where first name like P percentage with the
Okay.
apostrophe on the head, it returned count 0. So I think there's an issue with me with first name in my data set. I don't know if I can share my screen because
Okay, please
it's
use.
returning 0.
It is case sensitive, so you need to use capital letter P. I hope you are using capital letter P.
No, I use small letter P.
Yeah, try capital letter P. It is case sensitive.
Okay. Okay, it returned 5 now. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So number 2, Mrs. Miracle. Number 2 says the question says how many actors have the first name that starts with the letter P. So actor, we want to query the actor table. So I just said select asterisk. What I did first was select asterisk from actor. So it gave me all the data I have inside my actor table. So please haven't seen query enter. You have to right click on your DVD rental. You see query 2. Right click on DVD rental. You see query 2. Then click query 2 to take you to your workspace. So I just selected asterisk from actor. Then this prints out all the data we have inside our actor table. So what we actually want inside this actor table is to print out uh, the data we have under our first name, the names we have that starts with P, right? So now we use where first name, my keyboard, where first name, like, can you see this quotation mark? Where first name like P, then I use my percentage. Yes, that is all I did here.
Okay, but why do you use it?
You said what?
Why do you use the percentage?
Because percentage means it continues. If I didn't use this percentage here, it won't print out. It won't show us anything.
All right, thank you.
For example, now if I put my percentage here, at the beginning here, I'm trying to tell, okay, let me put E here. So I'm trying to tell my SQL that it should print out the first name that ends with E. Because my percentage is in front of E. So it will print out all my first name that ends with E. Can you see? Antelope, Grace, Joe, E. Can you see? So if I add my E here, if I put my percentage after P, it is case sensitive, right? So if I put my percentage after P, it will give me the results of, can you see? The results I'm getting here is starting from P. Hope you get that.
Sorry, please. Can I make a request? Can you
Yes,
make
sir.
a full screen, please, so that I can capture the whole, the Postgres screen only, because it's only taking part of it, and we won't be able to see what you're typing inside. So
Okay.
for it to be more visible.
Okay. I hope it is.
Okay, you're trying to track the people that are messaging as well.
Yes.
Okay, so that we can have the full screen for the Postgres itself.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, well that will do anyways.
Okay. So we've just answered number 2, but I don't think they said how many, right? They said how many. So we need to count the results. Of course, we know it is 5 here, but what if it is more than 5? What if it is more than 5? We just want to count. Let's count everything so we can see the results. We can see the count results. Count asterisk. Then I run it. So it should give me 5. From the select counts, giving me error. Please try again. It should give you. It worked. It worked here. Then number 3. Number 3 said how many unique districts are our customer from? How many unique districts are our customer from? So we can get districts from address table. Now let's see. Select asterisk from address. Let's see all the columns we have. inside our address table. Can you see? So these are the districts we have inside it. These are the districts we have inside it. These are the districts we have. So we want to get the unique districts. How do we get the unique district? Because here we have Alberta here. We also have Alberta here. We have, so we want to filter it. We want to get them. We want to get the unique districts. How do we get the unique districts? We use distinct. We use the distinct function. So let's say district. I want to see the district column alone. I don't want to see all this. I just want to see the district column alone. So I just added districts here. Then I run it. Can you see? So it has given me the district column alone. So now I want to filter it. I don't want to see any row twice. I want to see the unique, because of the question that I want to see the unique district. So I will now use distinct. Distinct. Can you see? So it will filter those double rows we have there, those double names. It will filter it down. Can you see? We don't have Alberta twice now. Can you see? So based on the question, they said how many? So we need to count those distinct districts. We need to count them. So we now put distinct districts inside bracket. We put distinct district inside brackets, then we count it so we can have our results. This will give us the count of all the unique. I think I should copy the questions. So
hello, Mr. Dora. Good evening.
Yes,
can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Please,
hear you,
can
ma'am.
you start this number 3 again? Network was so poor. Your voice was breaking.
Okay.
I don't know why you use distinct.
Yes, I use distinct because we want to see the unique names. There are some names there that appeared twice. So okay. I used distinct because I want to filter it. I just want those names to appear once.
Okay.
That was why I used the distinct. Okay, so number 4 says retrieve the list of names for those distinct districts from the previous question, right? Okay, so we already did it already. We've done that. So now let's select distinct. I hope we all are getting this. I hope we all are getting it. Let me see. Hope I'm not alone here. Okay. So let's select asterisk first. Select asterisk from address. So we want to see our district table. District. Retrieve the list of names. Okay. So here we got the count of the names. So this place, they just want to see the list of the names. So they don't need the count. So it is just the count we will remove. So let's see the distinct districts. Distinct districts. So we just retrieved the list of those names. We just answered number 4. So number 5. Number 5 says, hold on, who's that? Let me accept this person. So number 5 says, how many films have the word Truman somewhere in the title?
Sorry,
How many-
I want to cut you short again. I didn't see, my screen is frozen. For that number 4, what did you write? Select distinct again.
Yes, because number 3 here said, how many unique districts are our customer from?
Yes.
So we counted,
Yes.
we counted the unique districts here. So it gave us the amount of the rows we have there. But here, number 4 said, retrieve the list of names. They want to see the list of those names. They don't want to see the count.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to see the count. So we just retrieved all the list of those names here. These are the list of those names.
Okay, what's the formula? Because my screen is frozen.
Select distinct district from address.
Okay.
Hello, I'm very sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but if you can't get what is teaching, I think you should explore other options because of that we are here and we need to catch up with all the questions before his laptop runs down, like he said. Please.
Exactly.
Please, I don't mean to be rude or selfish. Just let him ride on. Let him do what he wants to do. Maybe he can reach out to you anyhow he can later. Thank you.
Number 4. Okay, now number 5 says, how many films have the word showman somewhere in the title? So we need to query that film table. Now select asterisk from film. Select asterisk from film. You said how many film have the word trauma? Okay, trauma. So we need to get that from this title, right? We need to get that from this title. So let's say where title like trauma. If you remember when we were talking about this here, I was making an example of E at the end and P at the beginning. So since we want to get the word Truman here, we don't know where Truman is. Is Truman at the beginning? Is Truman at the end? We don't know. So we'll be using that percentage sign at the beginning and at the end. We'll be using that percentage sign at the beginning and at the end because we don't know where the word Truman is inside this title column. So we use our double quote. Then we use the percentage sign. I type in my Truman. It is case sensitive. So we have all these are proper. Can you see it is proper? It all starts with capital letter and ends with small letter. So we need to type in our Truman also like that. So that starts with Truman. Okay, Truman. Then I use my percentage sign. Let's see this. Can you see? It has given us all the rows that has Truman in it. So the question still emphasizes on how many film. So they want to count. They want us to count how many we have inside that title that's title column. Inside that title column. So now let's count our asterisk. Let's count our asterisk. Now we add our count here, then we put our asterisk inside the brackets. So this will count the rows that has Stroman and give us the result, which is 5. So now I believe we all are on the same page and I'm not too fast. Please indicate if you can hear me. Can you hear me, please? Are we here? Okay. Thank you. Okay. So, number 6. Okay. Now we have to create a table. Let me copy all this. It's kind of long. Okay. Let me put this. I want to close my eyes, then enter, so we can see all those questions in one view. Let me do it this way. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now we want to create a table. First, what do? There's a statement called create that our structured query language understands. Create. Let's type it in. Create table. So what is the name of our table? What should we name our table? Assignment. Double T. Okay, that assignment is also a statement. SQL recognize assignments as a statement. So let me put double T. Can you see that? So I just created a table called assignments. Can you see that? Then I open my bracket. I press enter because I want to insert all the formats, all the rows, all the columns that would be inside that table. For example, we might have first name, we might have last name, we might have email. It is here. We have first name, last name, email, sign up dates, and the number of minutes spent on the DVD rental site. So we need to use it this way. Create a table to organize our potential lead. We will have to follow information. Okay, we will have the following information: a customer's first name, last name, email, sign up dates, and the number of minutes spent on DVD rental. You should also have some sort of ID tracker for them. Okay, we will create an ID for them. So you have free reign on how you want to create this table, right? So now let's create our ID. First, let's say set ID. Set ID. So this ID is a serial, just like Mr. Bankole used to say, and it is a primary key. It is a primary key. ID is a primary key. I hope we all understand why it is a primary key. So our next column we are to create inside that table is the first name. First name. Please I would like you guys to type while I'm typing, or if well, okay, if you don't want to type anyway, I'll copy all this and post it inside the group at the end of this uh at the end of this tutorial. Like a tutorial, tutorial. Yeah. So now, first name, first name. This first name is a voucher. We all know it's a voucher. Then some names are long. In my own town, you have some name that maybe 40 words. That might be Java. So let me just say 15, not null. Oh, that will be a comma. I hope we are all there. Are we here? Oh, of course, I'll create a new. Okay, thanks for that. I go say make I come check. Oh, I will just be talking and everyone will be out. How many minutes? 5 minutes. Okay, I think I should just create a new one now. Or no, let's finish creating the table. Let's create the table now. Let's just create the table. Then we can now insert. We can now insert from the new link I created. So now the next one is last name. Last name. Also a voucher. $15, not null, comma. Our next one is what? Email. Email. Also a voucher. Email the logo. 50, not null. Then the next one is sign up date. Sign underscore up underscore date. So this, we don't need to use the voucher, we need to use the date, not null. Then minutes spent, let me just say minutes spent. Okay, good, copy it, man. Okay, minutes spent, it's all in capital letter. Minutes underscore spent okay, this is time. We use time, not null. So that's all the column we need to create inside this table. Then we use our column, right? So now we create this table called assignments. You can name, please name your table with whatever. You can name it with potential leads, because they said create a table to organize our potential leads. So please create your potential leads. Name the table as potential leads. Yes, name the table as potential leads, please. So we just created a table. So I run this. Can you see? Query returned successfully. So if I refresh my my database now, I mean my DVD rental, if I refresh my DVD rental now, we should see the table I just created called assignments. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? So now let me select asterisk from assignment. Can you see? These are all the columns we just created. So I'll create a new link now, and in there, after creating a new link, we'll start from inserting data inside these columns we just created. Hope we are together. I believe we are together.